What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitch was going to, I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Van Zandt's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue Josh strap or something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Well, hello. And just like that, we are back. Today, I am doing an exclusive interview. Today, we are back again interviewing cast members from the Real Life and Reality channel. Today, excuse my rude phone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on just for a moment, y'all. I was over there talking the whole time, y'all, and didn't even know I was on mute. Anyway, we will be interviewing today a cast member from Real Life Reality YouTube channel's new show entitled Real Life BAMA, based out of the great state of Alabama. So I present to some and introduce to others Miss Aniya Nicole.
Hello.
Hi there.
What's up? What y'all doing? It's Aniya Nicole.
Hey, Anaya, what is going on with you today? How are you?
I am doing so good. How are you doing today, sweetie?
I'm full of color and very neatly done. I'd like to think. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. So glad to have you here. Tell us, give the people a quick synopsis. Who are you? Give us the stats. Who are you? How old you are? What do you do? All of that good stuff, you know.
Okay, so my name is Aniya Nicole. I am an artist. I'm a model. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a TV personality. I am her. I'm here. It's me. I win.
I know that's
Okay.
right. I am her. She is me. Um, what city are you based out of?
I am in New York City.
You're in New York City. So how you
Yeah.
end up on a show like Real Life and Bama based out of the great state of Alabama and you in New York City?
Well, originally, I have roots in Alabama. And I'm a Southern girl. So, I made my way, you know, in Alabama from Michigan, and, my career, my endeavors, my dreams, they led me to New York. So that's why I'm in New York.
Oh. So how do you get up with the girls though? How do you film with the girls if you live in New York?
Well, when we were filming, I was living in Alabama. I moved to New York recently, which was a year ago.
Okay.
It's been over 3 years since the last time. Well, it's been, 3 years since we start filming.
Okay. We gonna blame production for that. We see you, production. We see you. We blame production. Call him and blame him. So how's New York treating you? You know the girls in New York, they kind of vicious up there. How are they treating you up there?
Honestly, I stay to myself. I'm doing really well. I love it here. The environment, the community, the people, the everything. It's a melting pot like I've always dreamed of. So I love it.
I mean, you gotta love it coming from Alabama to New York. That's a lot different. What part of Alabama were you in?
Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa. Okay.
Yeah.
And what part of Alabama is the show mainly filmed out of? Is it Birmingham, Montgomery, or is it
Um, it's
Tuscaloosa?
it's Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Okay. So mainly, I don't know if it's my end or your end. One of us is having internet issues. It may be me. My internet ain't about nothing. I got
Oh,
AT and
baby,
T.
I
They ain't
got
about
good
shit.
Wi-Fi over here. Okay.
Oh no,
I'm
I don't. I don't. I have bad. It's me. AT and T ain't shit. So let's get to the drama.
Yes,
Now I
let's do it.
had Corinthia on here earlier, and he was on this whole "I love everybody. Everybody is nice. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing." Tip. So I need you to give me some details now. You got to give me some stuff I can work with. He ain't want to talk about nobody. He ain't want to say nothing. He ain't want to tell us about himself. Then you tell us about him. Since he ain't want to tell us nothing, you tell us about how he is. And then tell me about the other girls and what they got going on.
Okay, so well, my baby Corinthian, how you doing? I know you tuned in. When I first met Corinthian, he had just came back into Alabama. I don't know, prior to that where he was. But I do, when we first met, it was through the show. We did have ties through, how gay, the LGBT community, trans girls, and that the house families and different things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So we were siblings through a house. So that's how
Okay.
our last names, intertwined with each other. But I just, I know him from moving through the lifestyle, basically.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And who else? So I gather you like Corinthia. Tell me about these people who you don't like, who you don't see it for. Cause all this nice, all this nice stuff. Who you don't see it for.
So it's not that I don't see it for anybody, because I see anything for anybody. Like, who am I to put anybody in their place? I'm
However,
Aniya Nicole, okay?
hmm
I can't put
but
nobody in their place, but I just feel like this show has really, and it's given a light to things that hasn't been talked about. The rivalry between women, and the Southern stereotypes, and I break the mold. I'm a different human being. Yes, I lived in Alabama, but my mind is elevated. I am elevated. You know what I'm saying? So the things that are norm and common to the Alabamians, I just think that I shatter those things. I shatter them all.
mm, interesting. So you love everybody on the show. Everybody nice. Everybody good.
I love everybody on the show. I'm not no fake. I'm not gonna say that I love everybody
Oh.
on the show. Everybody on the show,
Oh.
the cast members that I came in contact with, and I filmed with, and I interacted with, we had our interactions. Me and Manaya, that's been the big story. Me and Manaya and Nicole and Manaya. Um, Me and her are two different people from two different backgrounds, from two different worlds. I was, I'm me and she her. We just don't get along, and that's just how it is. She think
Mm.
about things the way she does, and I think about things the way I do, and we just don't click. Trina, I really listen. My main focus has always been Aniya, my music, my entertaining, what I'm doing. That's what I want to talk about. Let's talk about me. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't making no noise. Ain't nothing happening.
Oh. So what she said is y'all ain't doing shit because you ain't shit. That's what she said. I'm just
No, that's
translating.
not what I said. That's
How
not what I said. That's not what I
I'm
said,
joking.
Teddy. Don't do that,
I was
Teddy. I ain't
joking.
say that,
So
Teddy.
what you got going on? Since you want us to focus on you and what you got going on, what you do got going on? What's out there for you? What you doing? How you live?
Um, well, like I said, I live in New York. I'm currently working on a musical project. My baby, I know you guys heard Money and Play. That was my first single. It was the first time that, I put myself out there. I love that song. That was my baby. And so me being here in New York, that is my goal, to live my dream. And I feel like everybody should be trying to live a dream. And that's what I'm doing here. Music, entertaining. I'm a trans woman. So I'm furthering my transition. I have things coming up, in the very, very near future, to further my transition, further my music career, and everything. I have a couple business endeavors. Me and my fiance we do, it's like a community thing. We like to sell like basket, it's called, I'm sorry. It's like Jolly Balls, and we do office supplies. We do we do everything.
So y'all
We
do it
do
for like different occasions and different holidays. Like y'all probably did a lot of them for Mother's Day, huh?
Actually, we did. We did.
Hmm. I can see
Mhm.
that. Different
Yeah.
holidays or birthdays and stuff like that. Well, that's good. How long you and your man been together? Your man. How long y'all been together?
Well, my king and we have been together for a year. Everything's
Okay.
going really, really well. He's getting his business up and running. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. We're trying to build this empire. We're trying to, make things happen, making shit hot.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Black love and black success. I like it. I
Absolutely.
like it. What Um, what do you think? How big do you think you will be? How in your brain, how big do you see yourself getting? Because I know you got big dreams and big hopes. So let's hear exactly how big that dream and hope is. How big do you see yourself getting?
I I want to be the first trans superstar. I want to be, known around the world. Like I want people to know who I am. I want people to know
Okay.
my story, my I want people to hear my music. I want people to know my legacy. You know what I'm saying? I want people to learn from my legacy. I want people to turn my music on, and if they're having, identity crisis, anything, emotional things, that trauma, I want them to be able to turn on a Aniya song and be able to relate to me, and help, and me help them get through whatever it is that they're going through. Because guess what? Yes, I'm on this show, but I'm just a regular ass person, like going through regular ass shit, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I
Mhm.
was just blessed with the platform to be able to, say whatever it is that I want to say, and have people hear me and help people
Okay.
from listening to me, even if it's bad, good, whatever it is. So that's what my goal is. That's what my dream is, to be an inspiration to people who don't have a voice.
Okay. Good. Good. Let me ask you this. Talk to me about young Anaya. When did you realize that there was a need to transition first? How old were you? And then when did you start transitioning? Because that's two different things. Hey, everybody in the chat.
Absolutely. Well, um, my entire life I have, known that I was not like everybody else. At the time, I didn't necessarily know what that difference was until I got older, and I started to venture out into the world and see different things, and experience different things, and that's when I knew, like, oh, that's what a trans person is. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And actually moving to Alabama, um with my grandmother, um and I met a couple people, and that's the first time that I was like, this is who I am. I seen Yasmin Campbell Star on stage at Club 21 back in the
Hmm.
day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, and I live for her. I love her. She's like, that was the first trans woman that I saw. She had this gold shimmery, like, little thing on, and she did a costume change and a hair reveal, and her boobs were just like, "Ah." And I was like, who is that? And they were like, that's Yasmin. And I was like, oh my gosh, she is so gorgeous. And I was like, and I was just, they were telling me about her. I didn't meet her that day, but the day that was the first day that I saw a trans woman for the first time. And I was like, that's
Who
me.
I
That's
am.
what.
That's me.
Mm.
Awesome. 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 So you said you were in Detroit first, and then where you were in Alabama. Were you treated? Did people treat you not so well, or were did you ever feel because you were different? Did people treat you differently? Did you, like a lot of people's stories? They say they were bullied sometimes, or they were, face bigotry and homophobia or transphobia and
I
things
mean,
like that.
I feel like every person has their battles that they have to face. In this world, everything, whether you're a trans person, whether you're a heterosexual male, a trans woman, a cisgender woman, if that, born female, not born female, everyone has their struggles when they come to this place. And I'm no different. Um but I did experience bullying growing up, being different, the older, when I was really young in school. But like my family growing up, my family was was a tight knit family. You know, it wasn't until I got older, um, you know, where my views started to change. You know, I separated myself because I needed to learn who I was,
Mm-hmm.
you know, who I was and what I wanted for myself.
So let's talk about that. How was there a fracture in the family? Like, did the family kind of make you feel like you needed? Were you kind of pushed out, or did you say, you know what, my family loved me, but I still need to just go and do this on my own?
It was more so my family loves me, but I need to do this on my own. I need to figure out what my life looks like. I
Okay.
can't go based on what their lives look like or what my life looks like to them. I had to go based on what I wanted my life to look like for me. And so that is what motivated me to, you know, venture off and to, you know, explore.
How old were you when you did say, I got to figure myself out? How old were you?
Honestly, I was 18 years old. And
So if you
I
could,
guess it was I guess it was 18 because, you know, typically in the African American culture family, you know, when you 18, you grown. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up out of my,
hmm
you grown. So with that always being something that I heard and saw, it was in my head. Like when I turn 18, I'm finna see what's out there. And I did.
and you did.
Mhm.
Did you start transitioning then, or did you was it later on?
Honestly, it was as soon as I left the nest, that was my first experience as living my life, my trans identity.
Okay.
When I was 19 years old, and like I said, I met a couple people in Alabama, and they were living their life that way, and I was just like enamored with seeing them, and I was like, you know, this is what I this is me, this is who I saw myself in them, and so it gave me the confidence to see people, you know, stepping to you know, being who they were. It gave me the confidence to want to do the same thing, and that's what happened.
If you could tell your 18, 19-year old self something based
Oh
on
God,
what you know today, what would you tell yourself at 18, 19 when you were just starting to find yourself?
what what would I tell myself at 18 or 19? Let me see. I would tell myself to keep my head up. Don't let nobody tell me that I can't do it. And bitch, you got it. Cause I got it. That's what I would tell myself at my 18-year-old self. And I
Okay.
love you.
And you know what? That's so important that you said that, because so many times the issue starts because people don't learn to love themselves or aren't taught to love themselves, because so many people tell them that they're wrong or whatever they're doing is not good, and so they never learn to really love themselves,
Hmm.
because the people who are supposed to teach them how to do that don't always show love.
Definitely.
So that's interesting. What Let's go back to the show. So anything that you did on the show, or we're gonna see, you're gonna be like, listen, that was one of them that, listen, let me tell you about this. You're gonna see this on the show. It may not look too good, but there was anything like that.
Um, I feel like there were a lot of scenes that were filmed that were not in the show.
Mm,
That I feel like if they were in the show, it would have given a little bit more background. It would have given a little bit more stability to what you guys were seeing, what you guys did see. Um,
that's interesting, because I think Corinthians said a little bit like that too.
mhm.
Corinthians said a little something like that too. what's the best moment? If you can tell me now, if we may not have gotten to that point yet, I don't know, but maybe or maybe we did. What's the best point you think from the show?
Honestly, I think the best part of the show for me was honestly getting to put myself out for everybody to see. And that was the best part of it for me.
Mm. For somebody who's just getting into the show, is this a good representation of the community in Tuscaloosa? Well, I shouldn't say good. I should say accurate depiction. Good,
Yes,
bad, and in between. That means all good, all bad, and everything in between. Is it
I
an
think
accurate?
I think it would be accurate. Um wait, let me say this. I say it would be accurate because you get to from the few episodes, you get to see a little bit of how people from the South interact with each other and the stigmas that they put on each other, trans, Christian, religion, you know, and it's amplified, you know, outside of the show. Like when you're actually living in that environment, it's so yeah, I do think that the show did give a little bit. It gave a little bit of what it's like to live as a Black trans woman, from my perspective, in Alabama.
Okay. Okay, I like that. When people think Tuscaloosa, we think in real backwoods. I'm from Miami, so I'm a city boy. I'm a city boy. I'm a city boy. That's all I know. Don't give me no bad. I don't want to see the stars. All I want to see is the street lights. That's it. I don't need to listen. I don't want to hear no strange sounds. I don't want to hear no crickets too much. I'm a city boy.
Really,
I'm a city boy. I'm a city boy.
I mean, listen. I love both. I love the city. Listen, I love living in New York. In living in New York, I love living here. Like, me and my fiance were actually just having a conversation about like my. I live in a brownstone, and you
Mhm.
know, I'm so close to the street. I love hearing the cars. I love hearing the people walking by. But I also love the solitude of being in the country as well, and hearing crickets in the night, and like literally like opening the door and it's pitch black outside and all you see is stars up in the sky. I love it.
Something coming to get you, Jason. He's coming to get you. So, Mama, you're an artist. What kind of artist are you?
I am a break. I am a wait. No, I don't know. I'm an abstract artist.
Mm.
Very abstract. I'll say that. I'm very abstract because, um, I come from a background like, okay, so my family dynamic is one aspect of my background, but then I grew up in the hood, but then I grew up on like I went to school with the other side of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I listened to Incubus, Yellow Card, Green Day, Evanescence, Beyonce, Destiny's Child. I listen to a variety of music. So yeah.
So, do you sing? Do you rap? Do you yodel? You do a little of everything.
I don't yodel. No, baby, I don't yodel.
No
I mean,
yodeling.
yodel,
There
I
it
can
is,
do a
right there.
little
There it is,
bit.
right there.
But I mean, I rap, I write, I freestyle, I do everything. I can
You
do a
want to
lot
give
of
us a
things.
verse? You want to give us a verse? You just gave us a little song right there. I heard the pipe. Ooh, ooh. I
Explode
heard
like a
you.
pistol, bullets ricochet off the ground. Lyrical annihilation dissipate without a trace of sound. Strap up my boots and vest. I'm ready for war. Pull out my purse and unleash my whole arsenal. Queen at the throne is my word. I'll take over shows. Causing friction, then baby girl, you gotta go. I'm chopping through you. I'm leaving your body laying cold. Conceiving in mind how ruthless I truly am. Give birth to the words. I am the reigning champ. Feel some type of way, then step. I cut you to pieces in front of your aunties, uncles, your nephews, and nieces. Renegade of my era, how you screeching till you fucking hoarse. Voice
I
so
know
soothing,
that's right.
this lullaby. Suck on this pistol, bitch. And you better not cry. It's about to be a massacre. A massacre. It's about to be a massacre. Click, boom.
Awesome, awesome. I always say, listen. I mean, if you're an artist, the people say, "Hey, let me hear it." You got to always be ready, and you were certainly ready. That's what make real artists. I always on this channel. You know what I always say? Real girls do real things. And real
Absolutely.
things is when the people say, "Oh, you're an artist, let me hear something," you be ready. Because real girls do real things. I'll let you borrow that. That's how I'm saying over here. Real girls do real things.
Period.
That was real nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. The people in the chat like it too. Hey
Thank you.
Taiwan. You know Taiwan
I'm not
from
sure.
real life and philanthropy.
I
Child.
do. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him. Hey, Pooh, how you doing?
Mhm. The people be crazy over them some Taiwan. They say him cute.
He's
They say him
handsome.
cute.
Handsome. Yeah.
Um man, but so well let me ask you this. Who's the most talented on the show? Is it you?
Who else would it be?
Oh, I was waiting for an answer.
Yeah. Do I need to get my crown?
You already got it on, it never comes off.
Hmm.
Oh man. Um will we have and I'm not asking about whether or not you'll, perform on the show. That's not my question. My question is, will the you know how they have the like the music playing in the background, and sometimes they'll have like the artist from the show music playing in the background of a
Mhm.
scene, or do they have the production use any of your music? Because we finna call production now. He in the chat. Hmm. Do he use
Yes.
any of your music and give you credit and say here's where to download it at on Spotify and you know
Well,
Apple
well,
Music?
he did play in it. Thank you, Greg. Kudos. Uh,
I'm try-
real life, reality. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. Um, yes, my music is on Spotify. It's on Apple Music.
Look what
Aniya
Greg said.
Nicole.
Look at Greg. Look what Greg said. Now he gonna put it in the season finale. Look. Oh boy, help him, help him, Lord, help him. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. What is what tell me something that you all did that you tell me one situation with you and the rest of the cast that you could say that situation was a great situation, and tell me one thing where you say I wish that situation never happened.
Well, the situation that I feel like was a great situation, it wasn't caught on. I mean, it was caught on camera, but it wasn't shown on the season. Um, was actually um, between me and Manaya when I had my performance at the brunch. She came to see me. Um, we sat down. Came to support me. We sat down. We had a conversation. She told me how she felt about the me being on, seeing me perform and everything. Um, the worst, the one situation that I probably could have done without But it did make good for TV.
It always does.
Was the um the episode about spirituality and our differences between religion and spirituality. I mean, honestly, I don't think I think everything that was there needed to be there. And things that were not there should have been there, but everything that was there needed to be there.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Um, so but you said one of the great moments was just having somebody out there to support you. You out there performing. It's always good to see somebody out there showing love and support. So shout out to Manaya for that. She did something good. Oh man, are you out in the scene in New York? One of my good friends, one of my co-hosts around here is is a good drag queen up in he stays in the Bronx, but he does shows all over there. Um his her name is Shanita Dixon.
Oh, Shanita Dick. I love that. No, Shanita Dixon. No, I don't. I never met her. I'm not really in the scene. I'm really. I like being at home. Me and my fiance. You know, his kids. Like that's what I like doing when I'm not performing. I like being at home, cooking, whipping, cuddling, smoking some weed,
Mm.
kicking it with my bae. That's what I like doing
So
when
the fiance got kids? How
I'm
many?
sorry.
The fiance got kids?
He has four. We
4.
have
And so is he has full custody of the 4th, the baby mama not involved?
four kids.
Well,
Yeah,
you all, I'm sorry, you all have 4 kids. Is the baby mama in the picture?
absolutely.
Just one?
Yes.
Okay, just one baby mama. And how does she feel about you all's kids, and how's that relationship?
Um, Me and her really don't have a relationship. The relationship that everyone has is based and revolved around the children. So that's the relationship that everyone has is with the kids.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool. How are the kids? Great.
They're awesome
Good, good,
and
good. Kids are
beautiful.
beautiful things. As an educator, kids are awesome. Kids are awesome. Did you ever think that you would be with someone with kids?
Um, Honestly, yes, because even though I would have liked to have my own children, I just was okay with that not being a part of, my process. But I did know that I wanted someone to be with someone who did have kids. And I
How
would
did
love their kids the way I would love their kids. If I love them, I'm going to love their kids like they were my children because they are my kids.
okay? How did y'all meet?
Honestly,
Jack, Grinder,
no,
Scruff,
no,
Sniffies,
no, nothing like that. Nothing of the sort.
BKDR.
No, no. I was coming in the lobby and he was leaving out the lobby. I tripped and and
Oh, girl,
I
you
know,
giving me some
listen,
stuff off of TV.
listen, I
I
know this,
tripped
listen, I
and
know
said,
this sound
"Ah."
made up. Listen, I know this shit sound made up. I know it sound made up. I know it do, but I promise you it's
Hey,
not.
Anaya, you fell on the ground and said, "Ah." Your legs didn't fly in the air, did they? Did your legs fly in the air?
No, but I
Yeah.
did trip. I tripped and I I tripped and
Were
I
you looking at him when you tripped?
yes.
So you liked him when you first saw him.
I did.
Oh, he had you tripping like that when he was wearing gray sweatpants or something like that. Girl, you tripping and falling all over yourself. Girl, he was
Actually,
showing you the goods. You was
actually,
looking, you was the meat watching.
no, I wasn't meat watching, but he did have on red and black, which red is my favorite color. Um, So that initially caught my eye, and then like we met. I saw him walking out from the back, and yeah, when I saw him, he saw me, and we saw each other, and that's literally how it happened, and we've been together ever since.
Wow. So we playing this the movie, y'all. She was walking through the lobby. She was turning her head and watching too hard. She fell and said, "Ah, will somebody help me, please?
Damsel in distress.
Ah, a damsel in distress."
I'm
Legs cocked
saying,
open in the air. You only see it, but you don't see her legs over here in the V. Today's broadcast will be brought to you by the letter V.
vagina.
Oh man, that is too funny, too funny. Well, tell him that L Teddy said, "Hey,
He
he doesn't make it up." Well, you said y'all taped a long time ago, so he's not going to be on the show.
no.
Have
He's
y'all
a
taped the reunion?
he's a behind the scenes supporter. He's
Okay.
not in the front of the camera. He doesn't want to be in front of the camera. That's not what he does. That's not his. He doesn't care about that. That's not what he wants to do. He loves me. Before, like, we literally found out the show aired together. We were
Oh
sitting
wow.
at
So
home.
production ain't tell you nothing. You know
No,
what production?
no, no,
Come on.
no,
Oh, I thought we were
no.
about to
It
go
was
in on
production's
production.
fault. It was definitely not production's fault. The reason why we found out together is because, you know, from the time that we filmed and everything, like
You see how I'm looking, right?
I had took a step back. I had to take a step back. I was going through things in my life that I needed to work out and fix and get together. So I needed to take a step back from social media, from people, just from things. And so I disconnected myself so that I could elevate myself. And when and it was just ironic when I did, reconnect, like I that it popped up like a month after um I remade my Facebook page and everything, and when I just so happened to go to Real Life and Reality on YouTube, and I subscribed. I made me a new account, and I subscribed to the channel because I love Greg. I love him. I've known him for a long time. Prior to us doing this project together. So I'm always going to support anything that he does because I've known him for a while, so I am really proud of him for
Greg
what
is
he
good
has done.
people.
Yes,
That is good people.
what he has done, I'm very proud of him because I know I've known him before this. um so
Okay.
yeah, and so it was just me taking a step back. And then when I did decide that I wanted to, reintegrate myself into the social media and internet and everything, it popped up, and I was like, oh my God, because I wasn't expecting it. Like a
Mm, mm.
notification came
I
on my
mean, he
phone.
could have sent you an email. He could have called
No,
you.
he did.
Child.
He did try to reach out to me, but like I said again, I was the
Side
one
eye, side eye
I
production,
was the one
side
who
eye.
took a step back. So it definitely was not production. It
No,
was
Greg,
me
good
for
people. I know he
myself.
probably reached out.
Definitely.
Tell me something that you want to clear up that you may have saw. Because like you said, you don't get to see everything based on how it's edited. Anything that you feel like I need to clean that up or clear that up, that you've seen on the show?
I don't think first of all, I don't think I need what I said, and I said what I said, everything that I said, and I meant it when I said it. Okay. Now, there were things that I feel like should have been there to give a little bit more context to the relationships. Um, but I said what I said, and I felt how I
Mm,
felt about what I said,
mm.
and that's that.
How the kids say, stand on business. Stand
On
on business.
10 toes down, I'm standing on everything I said. And something, it might have come off harsh, some of the things that I said. Um, but some of the things that were thrown at me were also harsh. So, it is what it is.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm big Leo energy.
Oh, um,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah, that part, all of those
I
parts.
got an ex that's a Leo. And you know
Absolutely.
what's so funny? All my friends, even my mom says, "Oh, that was your best ex." I don't think so, but everybody around me always says, "Oh yeah, that's the best one right there."
The
I don't know
Leo,
why.
because even though, listen, and I've come across plenty of Leos, and we bump heads at first, but then we kind of just like when we understand each other, we understand each other, and um, I feel as though Leos have big hearts, we have big egos. We do have big egos and we do have big hearts. We love hard. Um, but when you fuck around, you find out. And for
Oh,
me personally, I will speak from for me myself. It takes a minute to elevate me to a point where I feel like, I'm going into attack mode, because to be I really I really would prefer to be um you know reserved a little bit more. But with that being said, people like to take kindness for weakness, and then they will manipulate you. And I've learned that the hard way. And I've experienced a lot of heartbreak and trauma from being basically a bleeding heart. Like, I've been called a bleeding heart plenty of times. And that's a gift and a curse.
hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I'm a Capricorn,
Ooh,
and
so is my fiance.
we're the best people on earth.
He
Please
is.
believe
He's
that.
a man.
So
But
yeah.
come on,
But
come
what?
with the but,
It's
because
no but.
don't give
It's
me
no
all the
but.
ice cream. Give me some of the. Don't give me all of the sweetness. Don't do that, Teddy.
Listen,
Don't do
if that
that.
young
Give me
man,
some of
if
that.
that
Give me
young
some.
man is a
What y'all
Capricorn,
Capricorns do?
if he is a Capricorn, he has no flaws. What are you talking about? He is
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
That's why you love him so much. And don't let him mess around to be a January Capricorn, because then you really in trouble. Is he a January Capricorn?
The December Capricorn.
Oh, one of them. Oh, okay. Trap Spot say he a Capricorn too. Trap Spot, you January or December? You know you got to look sideways sometime at the December ones. You be like, okay, we'll let y'all come on now. We'll let y'all. Yeah, we celebrate Capricorn season from December 22nd all the way till like February 14th, because Aquarius don't matter that much, and we get them like a week. Y'all got about a week, but we going all the way till February 14th, because Capricorn is too important just to have the regular amount of time.
He over here smiling.
Because he know I ain't lying. He know I ain't lying. He know I am not lying. We are way too important.
He is
Child.
very important.
But Trap Spot say he a January Capricorn. Them the best people right there trying to say Jesus Christ was a Capricorn. Listen.
What? I ain't even. We ain't.
But no, it sounds like, listen, it sounds like, now I'm gonna say this. It sounds like, Anaya, you have it all together and that everything is just beautiful. But somewhere in my brain is saying,
Listen,
it's something, it's
it's.
something behind
I
that.
don't have it all together, and that's the thing. Life. Listen, I have good things in my life happening, and I have bad things in my life happening too. just like everybody else. So I'm just like, we're talking about the good things, but baby, trust and believe there are bad things that I have experienced in my life. I have a dark past just like anybody else. So everything is not all peaches and roses and candies and candy corn. It's not. Life is life.
Okay.
Life's with everybody.
It does. It absolutely does. Um, listen, we have unpacked some stuff. We've talked about some stuff. We talked about some people. We've did
Mm.
some things. We done talked about how great Capricorns are. Shout out to my Capricorns. Caps lock all year long. Caps lock all year long. Um, tell the people where to find you, socials, how to meet. Oh God, dear Lord.
You like my nails, Teddy?
They all right.
They
I don't
all
like
right,
pink.
Teddy, or is they cute?
I don't like the color pink.
I don't like the color. What color you got on? I
Red.
don't
I
like the
thought that
color
was your
red.
favorite color. Look
Damn,
at
I
you.
can't even say. I can't even say
Uh-huh.
different
You
color.
should have had red and not pink. Pink is faded out red. It ain't got enough of what it need.
Whatever.
Tell the people where to find you, how they can where to find your music, where to find you, and all of that good stuff.
Okay, so my Instagram is Aniya McKinney too. My music is on Spotify, Apple Music. You can use my music on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Aniya Nicole, ANIYANYCOLE. Aniya Nicole. Unfortunately, you guys keep spelling my name wrong. It's a
I
Y,
got
not
that
an
from
I.
Greg.
It's a
Is that I
Y.
got that from
It's
Greg.
a Y. It's a
I
Y.
apologize. I always try to be on point with it. We gonna blame production on that. That's not my fault.
Let's just blame production. Fuck it.
hmm We
Production.
see you, Greg. Anyway, I have enjoyed you. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I want to know why you ain't been playing my song in the background.
Because
Pull
I
it
don't
up. Play
know
my
if you
song.
have
Play it,
representatives.
Teddy.
I don't
Play
know
it,
if you have
Teddy.
representatives that's gonna snatch my monetization off of
Play it, Teddy, right now. Before I get off this, play my song, Teddy. Go on, play it
what
now.
song?
Money and
Well,
play.
okay, but where I'm going to find it?
Spotify.
I haven't opened Spotify in like
We'll
6 months. Hold
open it
on.
up now. You got Apple Music, baby?
I don't have an Apple. I have
Oh, well, baby, it's on
Android.
both of
But I'm
them.
looking. I open Spotify. God, it's
Type
like
in,
you attacking me. God, Lord, why am I being
I should have been
attacked?
playing it.
Okay, money and play.
Yeah.
It came up. Okay, here it go. Oh no, that's the Wait, I have to It says it's playing a commercial because I don't pay for stuff. It says you'll
Oh,
get 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening after the video. Let the video play out. You know my cheap broke ass. You know they say I ain't got no job. I can't afford to pay for the premium Spotify. So I'm over here with
yeah.
I, and this commercial is a long ass commercial too. They're gonna play the whole
Oh
thing.
my God, Teddy. See, you should have been already doing that anyway. When you introduced me, that's why I sent you the link. I sent you the link.
Did you? That's not
Yes.
what I pressed. Stupid thing.
What's wrong? You know what? I'm not gonna play with you.
Hold on. I see plastic soldiers. That's the only thing that's playing. Is this the song right here?
Yes, money and play.
But this not money and play that's playing. That stupid Spotify that made a playlist and it's playing some other garbage.
Oh, it's Anaya Nicole Radio.
Oh, there's an Aniya Nicole radio. Did you send me the
Get
link?
into it.
Why am I being attacked?
Get into it.
Hold on. It says open Spotify. Not right now. That's not your song. Hold on. Hold on.
It ain't that hard to find it, Teddy. Now,
I'm
damn,
pr-
don't
I'm
make
I told you I found it, but it keep playing other songs. Yeah, it's not playing your. That's not your song.
that is my song. Now play it. Oh, that ain't my song. Did you type
See,
money
you
in
trying to
price?
get me demonetized. I tried to tell you that was your song. I'm looking at the people.
Put my name and the name of the
I
song. That's
did.
definitely it. I don't know what you got going on because, baby, it pulls up. I'm on
See,
there.
I know you right there, but what I'm saying is because I don't have the premium version, it's gonna create a playlist and just start playing random songs like your
Oh,
song.
okay.
That's
Well,
what it's
well,
doing.
okay. Well, that's where it is. It's on Spotify. Aniya Nicole with a
I will
Y,
put it
not
in
an
the
I.
I'll put it in the in the description box as well.
Okay.
I'll put it in the description, but I already have your social media in the description box, and I'll add the link that you sent me. I'll add that to the description box.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, ma'am, for coming on here and being such a gracious guest and interviewee.
Absolutely.
Um, I definitely enjoyed you. I know the people will be watching because they watch everything. They don't miss nothing. So I'll be watching. They'll be watching, and listen, that's all I got. That's all we got. I think you gave them the best that you got, like you was Anita Baker. Oh, that's your music right there.
All my haters talking about annihilate. It's a rule. Nah, bitch, I'm a criminal. Michael Jackson, baby. I'm too seen. Yesterday was a good day. Tomorrow gonna be an even better one. I'm be loaded, ready, cocked like a fully loaded gun. They say the journey to the top ain't gonna be your one. They send up my pump up like this bitch. I'm ready. Let's run. They wanna talk when they magic. Just really wanna. Every time I'm in a spot, bitches click, click, click. Paparazzi all around me taking flick, flick, flick. I'm too much pressure for these. Like, how these niggas wanna fight?
That is the Nia
Money
Nicole,
in
y'all.
play.
Y'all, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal present and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. I will make sure in the discovery in the description box that I put the link to go and download Anaya's music on Spotify. On Apple. I think it's Apple Music or Spotify. You'll get that in the chat. Y'all go over there and show us some love. Y'all heard them bars earlier. Y'all heard it live, live. So y'all go show her some real love. The people in the chat are saying hi to you. PRMTR pronounce perimeter. Oh wow. Perimeter said hey. The
And
trap
then
spot.
we're collabing, so look for
Okay.
him. Okay, we got something coming out. It's
Okay.
just breathe easy. It's coming. Okay,
Y'all see perimeter say down low. It's just the music. How you doing, perimeter? Is perimeter cute? Is he cute?
he's handsome.
Oh boy. You perimeter, that don't sound good. When you ask them if they cute and they say he's
No, he is.
handsome.
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
is cute. No, don't do that,
Oh.
Teddy. Don't you be messy. He is cute.
Oh,
Don't do
I'm just making observations.
that. Perimeter, no, he cute. Don't do that,
So,
Teddy.
and this is for people. We about to go backstage and talk. If anybody want to come up backstage with us and talk to us while we back here for a second or two, you're welcome to come up. We about to just go backstage. Your friend Perimeter or Trap Spot or Production, if y'all want to come up, there you go. Listen, y'all, we about to end it here. As I already told you I love y'all and all of that good stuff. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out. Love y'all.